Shane knows. I was trying to get I got a blessing that night from Dave and my home teacher, and Shane called me, asked what was going on, and I just totally fell apart. Like it just totally fell apart. Just was like having probably a panic attack and just couldn't breathe and just just kind of fell apart. And then but that was good because I was kind of like already accepting at that moment, whatever was gonna transpire, because I knew something was going on. I could tell something's happening in my body. It's really weird. Like once you're just more in tune with your body.
Sure.
And I have still felt really tired and even more tired. Like I've been coming into work a little bit later than normal, and I'm like feeling more conscientious of that. But I just can't get in, and I'm like getting in at like 10 instead of like 9, or just like really trying to push myself, but just like struggling to get up in the morning and stuff. And so anyway, and then I was outside and then finally on Wednesday I was like, okay, they didn't call me back. It was like 4:30. I'm calling the nurse, nobody's answering. I know they're gone. And then I finally called the on-call guy, and I'm like, look, he's like, oh, have you been having symptoms? And I was like, okay, let me just tell you, let me just get right to it. Like, I already know something's going on. I just need to know what it is, because I just really can't go forward tonight without knowing something, And then he's like, okay, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but it shows that you have it in your bones, possibly your bone marrow, your liver, and your T7 in your back, which is that area that you pushed on that I feel it on. I feel it in my back. And I've been wondering, and so I just cried for a minute but thanked him, just really thanked him for being willing to like give me the information over the phone, not being his patient, and like, I know this is hard. You're not my, but I really needed it and I appreciated it. So I told him thank you so much. Yeah, it was good. And then that night, I asked Brother Smith to come over. Actually, Brother Smith, Sister Smith reached out to me, Linda Smith, and said, we were out of town when you were asking for a blessing. We're back if you need one. And so he came over and just gave me a really powerful blessing and asked that my life be extended as long as possible. And I really believe in that, and that Dad would be close by, and some other things too. So I just feel really like I know that even though this is hard and I am already feeling some pains, like my doctor, I have pain medicine now and I didn't want it, but I was like, man, this Tylenol is not working. My back and this area along my spine, I've been wondering over the last probably 3 weeks, it's just like more uncomfortable going to bed, and it just didn't really hit me that's what it was. It's just like an uncomfortableness, not necessarily pain. I'm like, oh, I probably like was typing weird, or I had her feet in my back, or sleeping, or like it just didn't like spring to me, and I told that to my doctor, and she said, yeah, sometimes some people feel immense pain and some people feel nothing at all, and you just don't know. Everybody is different in their pain tolerance and stuff like that. So just so I can sleep at night, more so, like I'll take like half of one, and just when I need it. But that it's very interesting that, and I told her, I said certain areas like right here, my T7, sometimes over here, and my body just hurts. It's just it's feeling different to me than it was before. So, and I thought, oh, it's probably from the chemo still, it's like, 'cause it takes a while. So anyway, but I just, I know that you guys are all worried about me, and and love me, and and I've had tears, and I love my kids, and I want to live as long as I can, But I know that everything's going to be okay. I do. I know everything's going to be okay. And I'm going to talk to Kai. I know this is really hard for Kai. I've talked to Kiana a little bit about that mommy's cancer is still in her body, and you know, it's not in my breast anymore, it's somewhere else, and you know, just very basic conversation. You know, I know Kai's worried, but I do know, I feel like, you know what, my life will be prolonged as long as possible, and miracles can happen. And I don't, you know, whether it's through, you know, foods that I'm eating, whether it's through, you know, one of my friends wants me to do the hyperbaric oxygen. Come on, Kiana, find it. I want you to find the hyperbaric oxygen, because oxygen kills, you know, cancer too. So I mean,
oxygen.
yeah, the hyperbaric
These
treatment.
chambers that help people heal faster, those types of things?
The hyperbaric, yeah.
Chamber,
Yeah, the
because
chamber.
I don't know what it's
What's
like.
that?
Exactly.
You lay in whatever.
Terrell
Some
Owens
bed.
use it all